Officers got to the house. They met his mom, Bia's, at the door. They say that she would not let them inside, so officers were forced to detain her. Inside, that's where they found unresponsive. TPD says officers immediately started CPR.
Yeah, you didn't have to do that. If that's your firstborn, you didn't have to do that. Like, whatever the situation was, it could have been resolved. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Quill, man. We back with another banger, man. As y'all see, man, this mother killed her own daughter before graduation. I don't know, why would she do this? Why? But we finna find out. Let's get into this bite. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's crazy, bro. You can't get your firstborn back ever, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm finna start crying off the bat.
To be honest, I never really thought, no one would think nothing would ever happen like that. But yeah, since I've been here, it wasn't nothing. Didn't hear any screaming or no fight or anything.
The Theory family continues to grieve the loss tonight of an 18-year-old loved one. She was allegedly killed by her mother.
And the tragedy happened
in
Tampa, Florida on May 11th. And today, well, her family gathered to celebrate her life.
Yes, yesterday, police announced the teen's mother was facing a first-degree murder charge.
Well, when officers got to the house, they met his mom, Bia's, at the door. They say that she would not let them inside, so officers were forced to detain her. Inside, that's where they found unresponsive. TPD says officers immediately started CPR.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, RIP to this woman in this video, man. I don't get it, bro.
18-year-old Natavia Sanders was a bright and cheerful presence who was cherished by everyone who had the pleasure of knowing her. Born on February 15, 2006, she had a special love for the color pink, which perfectly reflected her calm, joyful, and warm demeanor. Known for her kindness and politeness, Natavia had a natural ability to lift spirits and bring smiles to everyone around her. Her infectious personality made her a beacon of light to those fortunate enough to be in her life. Natavia attended Strong Vincent Middle School, joining the school during its transition from a high school to a middle school in the 2017-18 academic year. At Strong Vincent, Natavia was a vibrant member of the school community, particularly through her participation in cheerleading, where her energy and enthusiasm shined bright. Both in sports and in the classroom, her positive attitude was well known and appreciated by her peers. For reasons unknown, Natavia moved to Tampa, Florida with her mother and siblings while studying remotely. She had been there for roughly 3 months. Natavia was looking forward to her upcoming graduation and starting the next chapter of her life. Little could anyone have imagined a sinister chain of events would soon occur that would shock the small community of Erie. On May 11th, Tampa police will receive a call from an unidentified young woman asking for help before the phone disconnected. As communications personnel worked to reconnect the call, officers were dispatched to a residence on East 23rd Avenue off North 19th Street. As police arrived at the scene, they would be greeted by a frantic woman who opened the door. Once inside, they would find an unresponsive teenage girl lying on the kitchen floor.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but it dead me want to cry right now, bro, because, like, that hurt my soul, bro. Like, damn, bro, you didn't have to do that. To the mother, you didn't have to do that. If that's your firstborn, you didn't have to do that. Like, whatever the situation was, it could have been resolved. Unless y'all was trying to unalive each other, okay, I understand, but, bro, like, I don't understand, bro. Like, I'm just so confused. I'm like, why?
The 18-year-old victim managed to call 911 for help, but however, that call was disconnected. Officers say that they found her in critical condition and that she died 2 days later.
The victim is identified as 18-year-old Natavia Sanders, who was rushed to Tampa General Hospital in critical condition. Doctors will quickly determine that Natavia was brain dead due to mechanical asphyxia, as stated in the affidavit of probable cause. Just 2 days later, on May 13th, she would succumb to her injuries. According to the Tampa Police Department, on May 11th, Natavia Sanders called 911, saying she had just woke up from being passed out after her mother, later identified as 38-year-old Rotisha Silvius, reportedly strangled her. The call was disconnected. Police were then dispatched to the residence, where they met with Natavia's mother, who initially refused to cooperate. After a brief struggle, officers were able to detain her and find Natavia, but the teenager was unresponsive. Despite their efforts in immediate CPR, Natavia was transported to the hospital in critical condition. Her mother was initially charged with aggravated battery, but the charges were elevated to first-degree murder following Natavia's death. During the incident, 3 other children, aged
I ain't gonna
9,
lie, but
5,
hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta hold on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna go cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This sad, bro.
and 3 were in the residence. The 9-year-old witnessed the tragic event and reported hearing Natavia calling for help. The Tampa police have placed the children with family members. Natavia's senseless and untimely murder was a profound loss to her school and community. Her memory lives on through the love and joy she brought to those who knew her.
It's just crazy because it's like, hey, you brought her into this world and you took her out.
During the early hours on May 11th, police say they got a call from Natavia Sanders saying her mother had strangled her. They say the incident happened here on East 23rd Avenue. They say she told them she had, quote, just woke up from being passed out, end quote. Police say the mother, Rotisha Silvius, wasn't cooperating when they arrived, and after a brief struggle, she was charged with resisting an officer with violence and aggravated battery with great bodily harm. Jamarcus Hudley works in the area and says earlier that day, Silvius was acting strange.
Yeah, very weird, like out of ordinary. She was like outside screaming. Most definitely how she was acting. I felt like either the mom was gonna get hurt or she was gonna hurt someone else. I didn't think she was gonna hurt her own family.
Hudley says there was a huge police presence lining the street.
You could not get from right there to right there. You could not cross right here.
Police say they tried to give Sanders CPR after finding her on the kitchen floor unresponsive. She was rushed to the hospital where she died on May 13th. Silvius's charges have been upgraded to first-degree murder.
It took me by surprise, to be honest. I never really thought, no one would think nothing would ever happen like that. But yeah, since I've been here,
Honestly,
it wasn't nothing. Didn't hear any screaming or no fighting or anything.
In a shocking revelation, Natavia's family alerted officers to the fact that her mother had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and had not been taking her medication for roughly 3 months due to her inability to access them. Although Natavia had moved to Tampa, she was still set to graduate with her class at Erie High School in her hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania. Family and friends also gathered to honor the life of a teen girl who meant so much to many and who was taken way too soon at the hands of the very person who brought her into this world.
All the family can do is remember her.
So she had schizophrenia or whatever it's called, bro. So she wanted to take her medicine first off. So first, she not even know what she doing. She not even in control of knowing what she doing right now, bro. She probably is, but she probably not, bro. Everybody's body's different, bro. But to unalive your own daughter, you have to be in control. There's no way. There's no way. You had to be in control, but like you know what you're doing, bro. Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Does that affect like how you like what you do? Does it control you? Like I'm confused. I'm like
celebrate her life. But they also use this as an opportunity to advocate for her mental health management. Her family says had Natavia's mother, Rotisha Silvius, still had access to her meds, Natavia may have been able to graduate.
She was medicated here.
Okay, so it was the medication.
Would have her a better start. But sometimes people need their medicine in order to function, and a lot of people don't take that serious. And I do wish that Florida does find ways to help people more with mental health, not with...
Bro, when she comes to realization of what she did, bro, she's gonna be so torn. Her heart is gonna break into pieces. Like if she came into realization by now, bro, she is so... I don't know, but I just know she's so broken.
So they can keep surviving and keep raising beautiful children. This is tragic, and it happened through mental health untreated.
38-year-old Rotisha Silvius was initially charged with aggravated battery, but the charges were elevated to murder following Natavia's death. Silvius is being held without bond and is undergoing a psychiatric evaluation to determine her mental competency to proceed with the case. This evaluation was requested by her public defender, who cited a good faith belief that Silvius suffers from mental health issues. The case remains ongoing.
Bro, like I'm really lost the words right now, bro, because like That's crazy. She strangled her own daughter to death, bro. She wasn't taking her medication. She didn't have access to her medication, bro. So that caused her to get out of control. She wasn't able to function, bro. She ended up unaliving her daughter, bro, a couple of weeks before she graduated, bro. And that is so crazy to me, bro. Like she didn't even know what she was doing, bro. I can't say it's her fault, but it's her fault at the same time. Because the reason it's not her fault because she didn't have the medicine, bro. She didn't have access to the medication. But it's her fault at the same time because, bro, like you're in control of knowing what you're doing to your daughter. So I really can't even say it myself because I don't have that. So I want to know like how it actually operates and like what it does to a person, you know. But that is crazy, man. RP to you, Latavia Sanders, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.